channel. So today's vlog is going to be about cleaning out my closet. The last two vlogs were just cleaning out my cabinetry and how to organize and stay in an organization. So this today is going to be the closet, which I promised y'all that would be uploaded this Tuesday. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. It helps my channel out so much. And if you like cleaning, home decor, decorating, mom life type of vlogs, that's what I do. I upload every Tuesday and every Friday. So I hope to see y'all and we can become friends. And let's get into it with all of this laundry that I have to do and getting these closets cleaned out. This is my fall closet clean out. I normally do it around fall. Typically what I do is I start from one closet to the next because it just makes things easier. Like, this is not something that you really want to do, and look at the mess. So give yourself a little bit of grace. If it is a huge mess, you know, take it a little bit at a time. If you have to, like I do one day and then one the next day, so that it's not so daunting to do. But give yourself a little bit of grace. You know, not everything was done in one day. So this is typically what I do to stay on track with everything. Instead of doing the closet clean out in the springtime, I do it in the fall just because I'm getting ready for my sweaters and putting away my shorts and bringing out all of the long sleeve stuff. Even though it's still really hot, I just like to get this done. It just makes me feel so much more organized and better well kept. So let's get into it. So typically I find the easiest way to clean out your closet is just start from top to bottom and take everything that you have inside outside so that you know what kind of space you're working with and how much room you have to put stuff back in. So basically what I do is I'm going to go through all of these clothes and everything I've got on top and go through what I want, what fits, what don't fit no more, or what I don't like to wear anymore. And I'm going to either donate those or pass them along to my family and friends because I have a daycare center right below me, and some of these clothes they would enjoy. So that's what you'll see me do. I'm going to start from top to bottom, just cleaning out the entire closet. Don't let this be a daunting task. Put some music on in the background or let this video play in the background so that you guys can grab some motivational ideas to clean out your closet for the fall. It's such a good feeling whenever you've got it done and organized and you know where all of your coats are, all of your long sleeves are, all of your sweaters. So I'm just going back in there to get me a bag so that I can donate what I want to and then throw away stuff that's broken, like coat hangers, trash that's in here, stuff that just needs to be taken out and put away, and reorganizing my dresses, putting them all on one side, my long sleeves and my short sleeves, and making sure everything's organized. It just makes your day feel so much better when everything has a place to go. So let's get to it. So coming down to the bottom of my closet, I have these little shoe racks. I'm going to link these below because I find them very handy. I have two of them so that I have one for boots and like tennis shoes, and the other one is for like my fancy shoes, but they come very handy. They're easy to stock in your closet, especially when you have a small one. But you see those little wooden racks? They're super handy to have, and all you do is slip your shoes, the shorter ones on the bottom, and then the tall ones can go on top, and it keeps everything organized and put back. I hate the ones that you can hang on the top of your closet because, as you can tell, I don't have very much closet space, so I try to utilize as much as I can in here and make everything fit. But here are those little things, and they're just like bamboo. They're very lightweight, but they're very stylish to put inside of your closet. After I get all the shoes put back in, I'll show y'all before and after of what it looked like. But they're super handy, and I'll link these down below if you guys are interested in getting you some. also find a lot of YouTubers will start their spring cleaning and they'll do all this in the spring. I like to do and break it up. My spring cleaning is mostly in the kitchen, and all of my bedrooms I do in the fall time just because it's so daunting to get everything out. Most of my stuff from fall, winter is always in my closet anyway, like my coats and all of that, and the rest of it is put in my dresser, like my summer stuff is in my dressers and all that. So that's why I thought I would do this video vlog on a fall clean out on your closets. I hope that you guys grab some inspiration on getting your closets clean, because like I said, it's so much better. But here I am putting all these shoes back in this little rack, and look how cute they look. I put all of the taller ones on the very top, and then all of my tennis shoe like type of things, they go down below, anything that'll fit down in there. And I have a lot of tennis shoes just because that's my favorite thing to wear. Some of my sandals too, I will put in here and stack those away for the winter time. But it's super neat, super easy. I think it looks very stylish in here, and you still have all that room above to put all of your clothes and organize everything from the tip top. And it's stylish. I just think it looks super cute, and it's cool to have in here. I'll link them below in the description box whenever you guys decide to look those up. They're super affordable and super inexpensive. So let's get back into getting all of this declutter. Once I look at this on the camera and I actually see how much clothes I have, I'm like, what am I doing? There is no reason for me to have this many clothes, but I'm not lying to myself. I know that I'm going to be buying more. So I just tear out all the things that might have holes in them or they're just really worn out. I'll throw them away, and then the rest I'll donate to a local charity, or like I said, my daycare, or anybody of need who might need some clothes, because some of these still had tags on them that I'd never even worn. And that's the reason why I'm doing this. And my keepsakes, that little blue thing that you seen was what my husband wore when we went to our wedding. So I always put those in the very back because I want to keep those. And then I'm just going through and making sure that, like, this is a summer thing, so I need to put this over there in the drawer. And just making sure all of my jackets are in one side, and then the other side I'll put my dresses, and then it'll go my hoodies, and then it'll go my long sleeves, which are my dress clothes, so that I'm kind of organized to what I want to wear for that day. All of my casual stuff is towards the dress side, and then all of my jackets, my winter stuff, is towards the other side, and you'll see me putting those in there. Like, this is a t-shirt, and I don't know why it's in the closet, so I'm just going to take those off and put them in my dressers, because that's where I keep my summer clothes. And we're just going to go through this whole pile and get it all done. So y'all stay tuned.
now that I went through all of those clothes and then put them all back in my closet, I know it still looks full, but there were some things that I just couldn't let go of. Whenever I buy a new sweater, what I'll do is I'll go through the ones that I don't typically like anymore or that I'm not wearing, and I'll pull that one out and either donate it or give it to somebody. But that's how I keep my closet short, because I don't have a whole lot of closet space, but most of my stuff, like my t-shirts, my shorts, and stuff like that nature, go in my dressers. So that's how I keep myself organized. This is a Halloween costume that I had bought last year. It's a witch. I think I'm going to wear it this year whenever I do my fall decor and my Halloween. I haven't quite got the inspiration to do that yet, just because summer's not over yet, and I don't like to start decorating before August is even over, because I feel like I want to soak up as much summertime as I can. But I'm labeling this as my fall clean out because everything outside is starting to be able to get harvested, and our trees, they're starting to lose leaves. So that's when you know fall time is right around the corner. Also, a quick tip: if you have gloves and scarves, put those around your jackets. That way you know where they're at when you get ready to put them on. I don't know how many times I have set those down and then I can't find them the next year. So my trick to keeping up with your gloves and your scarves is put them around your winter jackets that you're going to pull out whenever wintertime gets here. And that way everything is stored locally and you'll know where your gloves are at, because that's the most biggest pet peeve when I go outside to check on all of my animals and feed them. I don't have my gloves and my hands freeze. So that's a quick tip from mom to me to you, just to, especially with your little kids, do the same thing with your little kids, because my daughter, they absolutely will not keep up with a pair of gloves for nothing. So whenever I go to put up all of their jackets, I will just put those in their pockets. That way they have them for next year. So on to the hubby side. He likes to hang all of his stuff, like his t-shirts and his long sleeves. He don't have as much as me, so he's okay with it. And then all I do is I just start from top to bottom, clean the entire thing out. Just start with a clean slate. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion, because then you know what you're working with and what you don't have to have. But I'm just going to clean out his real quick. He has some of his hunting stuff in here, so I'll separate his hunting stuff from his everyday wear. I'll probably put it towards the back because it's not ready. It's not season or time to do that yet. So I'll separate each and every little thing, and then y'all stay tuned. I have a surprise for you in the middle of this vlog. So while I'm doing all of this, this is my cozy dinner recipe, and it is my homemade canned tomatoes. If y'all haven't watched that vlog, go back. It is worth the watch, I promise. And I'm adding 2 jars of this homemade spaghetti sauce, about half a jar of water, mixed vegetables, and hamburger meat. You can use turkey meat, any kind of meat you want to, and then about a cup of elbow macaroni noodles. This is a Southern favorite. I have been eating this since I was a very little girl, but I absolutely love this. This is a home cozy fall meal that will last your family, especially if you make a whole lot. It's very good the next day after all the flavors have marinated into the vegetables. So 2 packages, the small, I think it's like 4 ounce, the small 4 ounce little mixed vegetables, about a pound of hamburger meat, and then 2 jars of my canned spaghetti mixture that I had, and half a jar of water. And then I'm going to add my spices to it, which is Italian seasoning, seasoned salt, and then a little bit of garlic and a little bit of honey. I didn't record that part of it, but this is an absolute staple in my home, especially on fall, cozy, warm mornings. It was raining today. It just felt, blah. So I felt like this was the perfect recipe to put on for me and the kiddos and everyone to eat. And I have this with either cornbread, or I'll have it with rolls, whatever you guys choose. It is delicious, and I will put the entire recipe down in the description box if you decide to make it for your family. But all I do is let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and then I'll put it on low for about an hour, and then serve it to all my kiddos. So y'all check the description box out for the recipe. And then let's get back into cleaning up the rest of this closet, because I had to get this done today. It was driving me crazy. I don't know about y'all, but whenever I start a project, I have to finish it. It has to get done that day. So I really wanted to get this part done. And then you guys stay tuned. I'm going to show you what I do with all of the hats, a little hack for putting all of those away. Okay, so the same thing with his. I separate them from short sleeve to long sleeve because he likes some of his short sleeves to be hung up, and then all of his hunting gear. So this is my hack. This is actually a towel rack, and I don't remember where I saw this at, but all I'm doing is I'm going to measure to see if I can find a stud in this wall so that I can hang this thing. But I found this at a yard sale, I believe, and I haven't had a chance to hang it, but this was the idea that I had for it. It's like cute little horseshoes and stars, but this is actually going to be a hat rack for all of his hats because he likes to collect quite a bit of those. So if you have a hubby who likes to collect a lot of hats, this is a really good hack to keep them organized and out of the way so you're not looking at 50 hats laying around the house. So all I'm going to do is make a little spot for a nail, and then I'm going to drill this into the wall, and I'm going to turn it sideways, which was long ways up and down. And then I'm going to show you guys what I do with all the hats that he has. He has way more than these. I just can't find them. But you unsnap the back of the hats and you're just going to line them up from top to bottom. And before you know it, all of his hats will be organized, neat, and put away. Even some of my hats that I have for the summer, but I don't really wear a whole lot of hats except for the cowboy hats that you see in the top of this little thing. That's the only time I wear a hat because I'm just hot-headed. I don't like to wear them, but I will put mine on this as well. And all you do is unsnap the back of the hats, and then you line them up and make them decorative. Switching them from one side to the other will keep them organized so that you can see which ones you want to wear. But I hope that helps. I hope you guys enjoy that little hack because it's simple, it's easy, and it just is affordable and easy to put together. I thought it was super cool to have one on there. So if it's on Amazon, I will link this. If it's not, it is a towel rack, and all I did was turn it sideways so that I could line up all of the hats from top to bottom, and they're neat, organized, and put away. I think that looks so much better, especially if you have hats or your kiddos have hats. This is a staple in my house. If I had kids that had hats, that I would definitely put these in their closet. I just think it looks so cute, so adorable. So y'all grab that little hack and incorporate it into y'all's home if you want to. So this concludes the vlog. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned this far, and I hope you guys subscribe, and I will see you guys on Friday. I upload every single Tuesday and Friday. So I will see y'all next time. See y'all.